Good night. Good night, everyone. I'm so sorry for doing this super late. I was busy all day today doing demo work with my brother. I watched Impact super late. I didn't even watch BTI. I just watched Impact, and it was a great show. Took some notes, did my work, did my research. No, not research. But I think I got enough down to do a blockbuster review show. So, without further ado in my baggy eyes, let's get down with it. Kicking off the night with Rosemary and Havoc, the Knockouts #1 contendership. What a hard fought fight. Oh, it was great. Fought battle, but Havoc moves on. Havoc won the match with her Tombstone Pile Driver. It was a great match. It was really one to see. Definitely a fun way to kick off Impact Wrestling. Definitely a fun way to kick off Impact Wrestling. Then after the match, out comes Deonna and attacks Havoc. Deonna comes in and wails on Havoc, but Havoc brushes her off. She tries bailing out of the ring and Rosemary shoves her back in. Then out comes Susan and Kimber, but Kimberly Decay chases them off. Then Havoc faces Deonna and does her patented Tombstone Pile Driver. So she did two Tombstone Pile Drivers that night. One to Rosemary and one to Deonna. And even though Rosemary lost that match, it looked like something is brewing between Rosemary and Havoc. I think we're going to see some sort of partnership down the line. Form a bond. But she keeps tweeting hashtag no more humans. So we'll find out about that. The action doesn't stop. Now comes the X Division Scramble match. Petey Williams, Ace Austin, TJP, Rohit, Ace Romero, and El Phantasmo. The match was absolutely insane. So many crazy ass spots. Definitely a rewatch, but El Phantasmo won the match and he'll be facing Josh Alexander at Under Siege. Talking points. Hey, shout out to TNIAW channel. They're doing fun stuff too. Talking points. There was one spot in the match that was mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing. Okay, so you know the old school thing that Undertaker does? Take it up to the extreme. El Phantasmo had TJP's wrist all locked up, walking the tightrope. Petey Williams comes climbing up and tries to sweep the leg. El Phantasmo just hops and lands back on, perfectly balanced. Walks the tightrope around the second corner. Then, first it was Rohit getting up and he kicked him off. Then Petey Williams tried doing the leg sweep to knock him off the rope, and he jumped again. Then he walks around the tightrope or the ring rope, and he still has TJP locked up in their armrest, so he can't go anywhere. Ace Austin gets on the turnbuckle, and El Phantasmo just straight up puts him on his back and Death Valley drivers him onto Larry D and Ace and Madman Fulton that were waiting outside. I thought the whole thing with Matt Jackson was crazy, the rocking the ring ropes, the full four corners, but El Phantasmo just blew me away at what he did. That was insane. Absolutely insane. But that was one of the most talking points of the night. It was fantastic. I loved it. That was great. Let's see here. Next, we go to Scott's office. Susan and Kimberly are having a chat. Susan shows her phone to Scott D'Amore. She's telling him that she has evidence of Tenille cheating. Now she wants a match. Scott D'Amore says, "All right, you want a match with Tenille Dashwood? We're set up for next week." Susan's like, "No. I want it. I don't want that." And so Scott D'Amore's like, "All right. Well, how about you and Kimberly is like, "Wait, what? Why am I involved now? What are you doing, Susan? What are you doing?" So Kimberly is involved now, and he said, "You're gonna tag together, and you're gonna face Tenille and Taylor Wilde at Under Siege." Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Back in Swingers Palace, all the teams staked their claim as number one contender for the tag titles. Ace Fulton, Rohit Shira, AC Romero, and Larry D, TJP, and PD Williams will be at Under Siege. So yes, we got a jam-packed match set for Under Siege. You got a 4-way tag team match for the number one contendership for the tag titles. Crazy ass shit. Crazy ass shit. Here's one thing in the night I wasn't really too happy about. Sam Beal appeared again. I don't know why they keep showing him. I see nothing special in the guy. I'm sorry. I see nothing special in him. To me, he's just another cannon fodder. And that's just me. I see nothing special in Sam Beal. At least not yet. So far, Impact hasn't shown me so much impressive work from him. But anyways, out comes Sam Beal, and he'll face Willie Mack. Willie Mack beats him easily, like I said. After the match, W. Morrissey attacks Willie Mack and sends a message to Willie Mack, and they'll face each other at Under Siege this Saturday. Tenille is doing her talk show, and up shows Taylor Wilde to break the news. Tenille is taken back a bit, like, "Oh, we were gonna announce you, but you can interview me now. That's fine." She didn't want to interview Tenille. She just says, we'll team at Under Siege, but after that, that's it. I'm here for the Knockouts title. I'm not here to team with you. We are not friends." Harsh words from Taylor Wilde. We are not friends. Yikes. Wow. Next match, Carl Anderson versus David Finlay. It was a fun match until it was broken up by Kenny Omega attacking David Finlay, and then everyone joins in the ring. Absolute chaos ensued, but Eddie and Finjuice cleared the ring. Eddie brought his Kenny stick, and he started swinging it around, and then Kenny Omega bailed before he got hit with it. Carl Anderson got hit with it, and so did Luke Gallows, and they just exited the ring afterwards. Doing these reviews is thirsty work. Stay hydrated, folks. So yeah, that cleared the ring. This was a fun match. Next up is Brian Myers versus Crazy Steve. Fun spot in the match. Brian Myers leaves the ring. He's taking too much from Crazy Steve, so he walks out of the ring, and he inadvertently bumps into Black Taurus. So what does he do? He sees the ref saw it, and he went like fell down in like an actor, like he was just bum rushed by Black Taurus, and he's grabbing his head, and the ref is looking at him. What happened? It's like he pointed to Black Taurus, like he did it. Ref was like, "All right, Black Taurus, you go to the back." I was like, dude, did he really just do that? Oh, the most professional wrestler. The most professional wrestler. I mean, I don't know if he's professional, but he definitely knows how to work the system. That was fun. Then he's tossed into the ring. Then he goes back into the ring again to fight Crazy Steve. Brian Myers wins, but he cheats by using ropes to add the pinfall. Yep, he pushes the ropes to him. Or no, he grabs the ropes while the ref is behind him, so he can't see. So he's grabbing the ropes with his foot and his hand, so add leverage to the pin. So he cheated. Then in comes Decay. Oh, afterwards, he taking a bow with a congratulations hand raise, whatever it was, and then Black Taurus is behind him. He senses it, and he's like, Black Taurus headbutts him and knocks him out, and in comes Rosemary with a death card. Puts it on his chest. Message sent. A haunting message. Don't mess with tarot cards, people. Tarot cards are not good. I've once had my tarot readed, and I was terrified. Those cards are no joke. Next up is the main event. The main event. The 6-way tag match. Moose, Bay, and Callahan versus Trey, Cardona, and Chris Sabin. Hey, that rhymed. What a crazy ass match. Everyone got their shit in. Like, everyone. I'm a steal Brian Cage's saying, phrase, term. Everyone got their shit in. Bodies flying all over the place. But at the end of the day, it was an eye rake to Sabin and Sami Callihan with the package pile driver, which spelled victory for Callihan. And then Callihan, at the end of the match, goes to the camera and says, Kenny Omega, I will win the number one contendership, and you will have a you will have a date with the Death Machine. And at the end, we go back to the back room where Kenny, Don Callis, and the Good Brothers are watching the main event. And the Luke and Carl were like, all right, we're going to bounce. The main event's over. We're going to go. See you later, Don Anaconda. But Don's just completely ignoring them. He's too focused on the screen. And he does this thing I like to do when he's in deep thought. He has Callihan in his sights. Kenny Omega versus Callihan is going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match. But we'll have to wait to see who wins on Saturday. I will be doing a Under Siege video. I will probably be doing it tomorrow night because I still have construction work to do. And at nighttime, my schedule is more open because the construction work has stopped. So I will probably be doing it tomorrow night. The card is completely set, so it's not like I'm going to get a surprise match. So that's going to happen tomorrow night, and I will be doing my review after Under Siege. So these are two things to look forward to from me. If you like my reviews, if you like my posts, if you like my YouTube videos, hey, that's fine by me. I'm doing this to get the word out. If you like it, I appreciate it. If you view it, I appreciate the support. I am just a lone YouTube person. I have no gimmicks. I have no idea how to work flashy icons and shit. I am mentally retarded in a way. So that kind of shit confuses me. So I can't do all those nice little gimmicks and make the light brighter, throw in some little signs. So these are no gimmicks, and I'm live. So I'm not editing anything. You get my full view, you get my full capacity, you get me with no edits, so you can see me fuck up. And I do fuck up, especially when I have that little lip twerk. So, after all that rant, there's a mistake there. After all the rant I have, I will be seeing you guys tomorrow night for the Under Siege post review, where I will be discussing the full length of the card. It's crazy. There's no stipulation matches. I'm kind of sad. There's no gimmick matches. But there is a scramble match. There is a four-way tag. There's 2 tag team matches. Oh, wait, no. There is a main event with Kenny Omega involved. A Knockouts tag team title match. So much good shit going on. And I'm here to bring it to you. Now, there's one comment in the thing, so I'm going to read that right now. Thanks for reviewing tonight's show. With my schedule being so busy, I don't have a chance to watch the show. If you do have a chance, you can see the replay. I think the replay will be on, I think it will show tomorrow. Just stick to Impact's channels, and there will be a replay. Or you can catch it on the Impact channels. I'm pretty sure it will also be on Impact Plus tomorrow, I believe. I think it's actually on Impact Plus now. They air it on there too. So if you want to message me on Twitter and I can actually find out for you, I can actually help with that. I think it's on Impact Plus the night of. Don't quote me. But it was a good show. I loved every second of it. So it literally led to Under Siege. Everything was dropped at once, and it was great. And I appreciate the support, Terrence. I love all my followers equally. And the more support I get, the more I'm willing to do these things. The more I'm willing to get these stuff out here. But I gotta get the support. Anyways, that's the end.